Hey everyone, welcome back to Gundam Build Guide. It's me, Buster Green, and welcome back to an amazing episode, which is our first week back because I took last week off because it was Thanksgiving in the USA, and also because I was pursuing vigilante justice against former Kamen Rider super actor turned serial scammer Takasuki Shinsuke. Anyway, there's a ton of crap that is interesting that we gotta talk about this week. By the way, before we get down to it, I want everyone to know that as of today, I just need 892 watch hours to get monetized. Not too many people have been watching my stuff this week, so this is not much better than my last video. But hey, at least we are making progress. Also, if you like Lupin, I did a really cool Lupin video this week. But that's beside the point. Alright, anyway, yeah, so ton of crap to go over. Let's start with Witch from Mercury updates and go from there. So first thing to talk about, Black Friday was this past weekend, and in a ridiculous piece of synergy with the Gundam Witch from Mercury anime, in Japan they did a special sale on only Aerial Gundam HG kits to commemorate Miyamoto creating the Gundam company inside the G-Witch anime, which ironically actually resulted in what I'm being told, the Aerial Gundam HG model basically selling out in most places across the country in Japan, and actually becoming rare and hard to get all of a sudden. So I'm sure they're going to reprint the model because the show's still on, but interesting how that played out. Next Witch from Mercury news item. We had previously reported that in episode 7 of Witch from Mercury, there was a delay because Yume Miyamoto had some kind of health crisis. She's the voice actor who plays Nika. Now, we don't know what actually happened to her. The rumors online is that she might have gotten really bad COVID, or she might just be pregnant. Nobody knows. Leave the woman her peace. Unfortunately, whatever happened to her, her condition has apparently gotten worse, and she's officially resigned from the role of Nika after this week's episode. Which means this week's episode, episode 9, will be her last appearance in the role. 2 weeks from now, in episode 10, Haruka Shiraishi will be taking over as Nika. Now, Haruka Shiraishi is a less prolific VA who hasn't worked that much. She's most well known for voicing Sora Matsuzaki in Up on Poppy Hill in 2011, and since then, she hasn't done anything super major. I think, though, that's actually a good sign because I think they probably picked her because she's a close match for Nika's previous voice, and they were looking for someone who was a close match and also not just like a big star. So yeah, this is a good thing overall. All the same, we hope that Yume Miyamoto recovers soon and gets better eventually, and yeah, I'm sure we'll see her again. She's supposed to be in the Gridman movie. Alright, next Witch from Mercury item. I'd previously reported for the next couple of months, the full-size Gundam in Yokohama is doing a Witch from Mercury themed light show / Gundam show. Well, apparently that officially started last weekend, and to usher in the change, Yoasobi themselves showed up in Yokohama and did a on-the-spot rock concert to rock in the new Gundam Light Show thing. Anyway, everyone loved it when the Beatles showed up randomly and did a free concert in some random place, so give Yoasobi their due, because they did it too. Anyway, yeah, if you're in Japan and you want to see the Yokohama Gundam with slightly more Witch from Mercury themed lights, this is your chance to do that. Lastly, it's not all Witch from Mercury, there is a G Gundam thing this week. Japanese fashion store Strict G has teamed up with Premium Bandai to make this Domon Kashu God Gundam official piloting jacket, which is totally just a thing they made up. It wasn't a show or anything, but hey, they did at least make the effort to make new art of Domon wearing it to be like, hey, look at this jacket. It's not like we just made it up all of a sudden, obviously. Now, anyway, like past Japanese clothing items I've covered on the show, this one, once again, is $400. Which is like the average cost of like rent for 2 weeks in the world. Anyway, what do you guys think of this jacket? I actually had an intense debate with my friend about whether this jacket looks ridiculous or whether it looks cool. I kind of think it looks cool. He kind of thinks it looks stupid. I don't know. I think it's like, hey, if you recognize this jacket, you're my friend. I don't know. Like, leave a comment if you think this jacket is too stupid or too cool. I'll announce the results on the next episode. Alright, now let's talk about Gundam Breaker Mobile for a little bit. Now, there's a couple of things going on in Gundam Breaker Mobile, nothing too super crazy. The most important banner we have this week is the Master Grade Scale Exia Dark Matter banner. Now, this banner's been up for 2 weeks, but unfortunately it is the banner that will give you points for the weekly charity unit this week. Now, it's a good suit, but unfortunately it's a shit banner, and apparently there was also a blink and you missed it flash sale on Black Friday, and I blinked and I missed it. Thanksgiving was just really, really harsh this year. Anyway, so now this week another banner has popped up for the Masquerade Scale Full Armor Double Zeta, but this one, I'm just full on pass on this one because it has no stakes. It doesn't affect the charity unit, and yeah, it's not the best. I mean, it's a cool suit. I mean, I know a lot of people love the Faz, but it's a bad banner. Next up, the charity unit this week is the Tryon 3, which unfortunately cannot be Masquerade Scale. I would fucking kill for a Masquerade Scale Tryon 3. Anyway, it's the Tryon 3. I love this suit. It's a super robot version of this Double Zeta Gundam. So I completely recommend you guys go out on this one. Also, I completely dominated its charity mission too. Like, the new S version is really good. It has all the classic overkill moves that the original Tryon 3 had. Plus, it also has the Double Zeta's high mega cannon to give it like an additional bit of oomph. And lastly, if you finished the battle circuit last week, then this week is custom mission week. Now, here's my custom mission, and I played a bunch of other people's custom missions. And yeah, people went all out with the custom missions this week. I played some really hard ones. I got my ass kicked, and yeah, custom missions can sometimes be the hardest missions in the game. Alright, that's all the Gundam news I think I have for you guys at this time. Thank you for coming by. Catch you guys Sunday for my Netflix Mercury review. And I guess I'm going to be pushing the channel for the next couple of days while I can. I also have some personal stuff I got to deal with. So let's see what happens. Alright, later guys. Please watch my channel for the next 898 hours. Thank you. Good night. Later.